He didn't even ask who I was. You might think it's Marion. Thank you very much. Hi, Mama. Hi. Omar's good. What? Oh, God, yeah. Mom, remember, I had no idea where you were. You were moved and nobody would tell me where you were. I know that now, obviously. That's how I'm able to call you. Did you get my card I sent you? You got it! And I said Happy Easter. They did find you. Good. No, you were moved to a different part of the hospital. You didn't know that? No, Mama, sorry. I love you. Do you remember that I visited you? Yeah, it's the same hospital. It's just a different section. You don't know that? You didn't know you were in the same hospital? Oh, okay. I know the address, Mom. You're in the same hospital. You just were you went to a medical hospital and now you're just in a different section, that's all. So you got my card. Yeah, remember I gave you a card before and a whole bunch of pictures? Well, I wanted to give more pictures of me and you and Omar and Angel, and I'd already given them all to you. I'd given you like 12. They probably got missing, but I can print out more. It only cost me 30 cents each, so. That's okay. I wanted to wish you my love and tell you that that Cheryl and I are going to get up there to visit you. We're going to try for this coming week. No, during the week. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to try to come up with Cheryl, and I got permission from your social worker that we can come during non-visiting hours, Cheryl and me. Okay? So that would be nice, right? What? Okay, how are you doing? You're not getting out tomorrow, Mom. I love you. Cheryl and I are going to try to come and visit you this coming week, okay? Okay, sweet dreams, Mama. Bye. She didn't even know she was in the same friggin' hospital. You heard that. She thinks she's getting out tomorrow. No, you're not, Mom. You've been committed. I was going to drink tonight. I changed my mind. I really want to get Don Juan. I can't get it unless I travel to get it. I could go see the other woman tomorrow and drink during the day. it took a long time to shower and wash my hair. And we were screaming in the cage the entire time. But you know what? It's not going to kill him being in that cage. And he would have gone to the bathroom on the floor. And I took him out a little while ago. I put his dog in the pen. And I took him out and he went poo-poo for his third time too. You know. I sent my roommate 2 emails today. He went out with his sweetie tonight. That's why I was going. That's the only reason I was going to drink, because I could sit in his nice recliner, and you know, and that's more exciting to put it in the middle of the living room and watch TV than to be sitting on the couch that's way over there, you know, and I'm watching it with him. And he gets a recliner, of course, but he doesn't even move it to the middle of the living room. I do. Remember, it's hardwood floors. It's easy enough to do. There'll be other times that I can do that, though, because, you know, he'll probably be gone a lot of weekends if he has a girlfriend now. I could read you the emails I sent to him today. Then I left him. He came home real fast and just said, and he says, I'm going out. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, you're home for the, and he's like, no, I'm going out. I'm like, okay. Luckily, I wasn't in the shower because I didn't know he was going to come home or whatnot, you know. He would have had to wait, but maybe he just wouldn't, I don't know. He probably would have been upset, not at me, just at life in general, because, you know, what are the chances that I'm taking a shower right when he wants to get in and he's going out? And I could take one all day, but you know how that goes. I mean, when he just comes home from work, he doesn't take a shower. It's because if he's going out, he does. See, so how the fuck am I supposed to know? Anyway. I left him a message saying, because he was already gone, he was gone within really fast. Left him a message saying, I sent you 2 emails today. They may have went to your junk mail just like last time. He didn't answer his message, but he didn't answer the phone. Just like last time when I took the pictures of you and Omar sleeping. It was the cutest thing. I sent you 2, but it's not an emergency. Just please, I left him a message. Please don't, you know, read them in front of your girlfriend. You know, that's all I said. Alright, let me see here. I just let you look at Omar. See. Here, you can look at Omar. Can you even see him? There's Omar. I don't know if you can even see him, but just while I open it up now. The 2 messages I sent to my roommate today. My computer. My mail's not open right now. I wasn't up to visiting my mom this weekend, you know what I mean? Just wasn't up to it. I'm sure you can understand that. This is the first email I sent to him this afternoon when I found the third fucking tick on me. This is the third tick I have found on me in just a mere 2 weeks. So, remember what I said. It's not my place to tell him to put Frontline or Advanix or No Name Brand, anything on his dog. Okay? But since I've been finding ticks on me, I can certainly tell him so, and that's a good hint, So this is what I wrote. I also sent him baby pictures of Omar, because he's never seen Omar as a baby. Although remember when I did my Craigslist ad, I had like 20 pictures out there or something, but they were me and Omar over the years, so there were baby pictures of Omar, but not by himself, so these are cuter because they're bigger rather than having him in my arms would be a smaller Omar, Alright, here we go. This was sent this morning. I think there's 3 hours of difference between, so I didn't send it at 7:41 a.m. I believe I sent it probably at 10:41 a.m. or something. I don't know. Okay. Just giving you a heads up and then insert his name. Over the past 2 weeks, a mere 2 weeks time period, I have that in parentheses, I have on 3 separate occasions found 3 small, parentheses, nymph stage, I've been studying ticks now, not yet attached to my skin ticks on me that I, as a human being, was fortunately able to squish between my fingers and drown in the sink before the ticks had the opportunity to attach to my body. Equals watch out for your helpless baby who has longish dark fur that could unfortunately very easily hide the presence of ticks on his body. That's good, right? It's not like in your face, like, wondering why you haven't put the stuff on your dog. I'm getting, it's very laid back, very subtle, right? It's good, subtle email. Am I right? I think my friends would agree with me. That's a nice, subtle email. Instead of blatantly in your face, It kind of hints without, Anyway, so that's that one. This one I just sent a couple hours ago, just, when he came home and was gone in like 2 seconds later. Okay. This is the subject title. The other subject title was just giving you a heads up, insert his name. Cheryl and my mom's social worker, and that's, my mom's social worker on the outside, had a meeting with my mom and hospital staff, my mom's social worker doctor, a few days ago. I believe that they had a meeting. It wasn't just with the social worker. It was probably with the doctor briefly too, but I don't know. I'd have to ask Cheryl again, but it doesn't really matter, even if it was just the social worker, you know. Here we go. Here's the nitty-gritty. Cheryl actually arranged it so that my mother gave my mother's hospital social worker verbal permission to talk to me. And how Cheryl made that happen was my mom had stormed out of the room the second they were saying, well, we don't think that you're ready to be released right now, Samantha. She stormed out, and Cheryl went back to get her because Cheryl outright told me, she says, I said it to everyone. I said, one of my main reasons for being here, my main concern is to bridge the gap between, you know, Laura and her mom and not have her be shut out of what's going on with her mom. Okay, so she said it, and she got my mom to verbally give permission. But as we all know, if my mom's not in her right frame of mind and it wasn't even written, it was verbal, you know, at some point Marion can decide to fight it. You know, I mean, anyway, at least I gained some ground, I gained some victory. So, Cheryl actually arranged it and made it happen, arranged it so that my mother gave my mother's hospital social worker verbal permission to talk to me. But since my mother wasn't in her right frame of mind at the time that she granted her hospital social worker permission to speak with me, I know that Mary might catch wind of my latest victory and eventually find some way to nip it in the bud. I just talked to my mother's hospital social worker. And this I have bold and starred. My mother had already been committed approximately 3 weeks ago, and I just didn't know it. I'm not doing very good right now. Okay, that's what I put in bold and starred. I just found out. My mother's been committed for weeks. I just didn't know it. Since you aren't going to be home until probably late tonight, I might... See, I never say I'm going to do anything because you never know with me. I change my mind at the drop of a hat, you know. I might sit in your chair, drink, and watch a Redbox movie by myself tonight. Okay, here we go. Here's the nitty-gritty. I'm not normal, and I didn't become your roommate under normal circumstances, David. I get along great with you because you know everything that's been going on with me, and I don't have to hide or pretend anything with you. I love that I can just be myself with you. If you want me to meet your new girlfriend, that's fine, but I need for you to please be upfront/honest with me in regards to exactly what you've told her about me. One of my online friends says, yeah, you definitely have that right, Laura. These are not normal circumstances. I'm not normal. It's not normal circumstances, and I need to know if he wants me to meet somebody he cares about or whatnot in his life, I have to know what that person knows about me. I mean, that's not unreasonable, you know. Does Gretchen know about my mother, David? Does Gretchen know that I don't work? Does Gretchen know that I'm on Social Security? This is the big one. I'm on Social Security disability for psychological problems. If you want me to meet people in your life, then I feel that I have the right to know ahead of time exactly what those people know about me and my life. I love you to death because you've been so unbelievably fucking good to me, David. Have a fantastic time tonight, Laura. He's probably going to come home tonight and think I'll be drunk, and I won't. He might be home really late anyway, but, you know. If I drove and had a car, I probably would be drinking right now. It's just I didn't feel like walking in the dark. By the time I got, I was going to take my shower earlier. Remember, he came home and he got in the shower, so I had to wait. By the time I got in the shower and dried my hair and everything, and got dressed, and took Omar out to poo-poo, and that was like pulling teeth as usual, It was late. I didn't feel like walking in the store at 7. It was getting dark. It's not worth it to me. Maybe I'll just go get my soup and eat it while I'm watching all my videos I haven't yet watched. I do like to, I pretty much know anyway, but I do like to watch them just so I know exactly what you guys are seeing. But I pretty much remember. She's in La La Land. She says she's getting out tomorrow. She's not getting out tomorrow. She asked me if I heard from that guy, the one she thought was in love with her that she met in the mental hospital last summer. I have a feeling, as was the case with my shelter friend, I don't think he really cared all that much about her. He probably just was sniffing the money, People are such fucking assholes. Too many people are. She's in La La Land. She just said, he's getting me a diamond ring, Yeah, whatever, Mom. Said maybe she's just happier in La La Land. Of course, I'm not going to be happier that she's in La La Land. Of course, it'll be a double whammy, like I said. First of all, if she's in La La Land, I pretty much lose my mother to her insanity, but also, she didn't put the things into place that she wanted to, so my family will be forced to recognize me as her daughter, Of everything. Believe me, I would be drinking right now if I had a fucking car. Not walking in the dark ain't worth it. I can always drink during the day tomorrow if I want to. Go to bed, eat my soup, go to bed. Don't have to worry, but Omar, he had his third poo-poo. I had my 2 body detox colon cleanse today. That's enough. I'm gonna go have my calm. Make up a nighty-night tea. Maybe I'll just go to bed early. Make myself sleepy by watching some of my videos. clean up the kitchen. Clean up the kitchen so he comes home to a nice clean kitchen. Wash all my dishes. And now I think I'll have some soup. And I'm reading the other woman's not getting very good reviews, but I don't care. Who cares? I can tell it'll just be a nice escapist movie, you know. Obviously I'm not going into it thinking it's going to be like along the lines of a masterpiece like 12 Years a Slave, you know. You watch different things for different reasons, depending on your mood. Right now, the last thing I would want to watch is a movie anything remotely like 12 Years a Slave. I want to watch Don Juan, and I can't. Because even though it's not that far away where it is, I wouldn't get it now in the dark anyway. I'm just saying, even when it was light out, it's all no sidewalk. All no, the bus doesn't go down, and it's not that far, a couple miles, but there's no sidewalk. You know, there's literally no sidewalk, and I know because it's the market that he and I drive to, and there's no sidewalk to speak of on either side, so I'm not going to be walking where there's no sidewalk. That's just, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it. Had I known I was going to decide not to walk to the store to get booze and a movie and whatnot, I wouldn't have put my contacts in. Because why have them in? I prefer, you know, when I'm home and on the computer, when I definitely prefer to not have my contacts in. Anyhow, I think I'm gonna have some soup. I'd call Joe, but I don't know if he'll up to doing that. I kind of just she didn't even know she was in the same fucking hospital. Well, Cheryl talked about visiting her when she was at the meeting. Oh, I don't know, I might be in Spain. I just talked to her now. She says that nut house, maybe she meant the nut house is giving her a diamond ring. And she says she's getting out tomorrow. Maybe I shouldn't even have said, no, you're not. Maybe I should have just played along. It's kind of hard to play along when I'm saying, you know, telling her, we're going to visit you next week, you know. Can't visit you next week if, like I said, well, isn't she going to be in Spain, you know, and then she's saying she's getting out, and it's not true. Mama's heart is irreparably broken, Omar. That doesn't mean she can't, if she can find the right guy who makes her want it, it means she can't have a lot of fun. Can have a lot of fun despite a broken heart, despite a shattered soul. The reason for that is because having a lot of fun, you know, helps take away the pain. Like I said in the other video, I'm the girl you should never fall in love with, but I'm sure as fuck the girl you can have a lot of fun with. I'm not the girl you should ever fall in love with, but I sure as fuck am the girl you can have a lot of fun with. But only if you're the right kind of guy who knows how to bring it out in me. Otherwise, forget it. Just be alone. Rather just be alone. Alone. Mama's not a happy camper, Omar. I was trying to find out trying to come up with another nickname for him. What other nickname I couldn't remember. I call him Spaghetti Bottom too. Chiquita Banana and Spaghetti Bottom. He probably screamed the entire. I couldn't hear him. Periodically heard him. I'm sure he was screaming. He screams. Acts like you're killing him just because he's in that cage. He probably screamed the entire time I was showering, the entire time I was blow drying my hair. It's loud too. I don't think so much noise could come out of a little dog. But it can, and it does. He screams. You guys have never heard him. He gets loud. Sure, the neighbors, not the ones that are receptive, probably the ones that are probably heard, but tough shit. you know how I feel about that. If someone can play their music loud outside where I can hear it till 11 or 12 at night on the weekend through my window, even though it's closed, then I sure as fuck can have Omar in the cage screaming for an hour and a half. Last time, it was only because he hadn't gone to the bathroom. Had he just gone to the bathroom, I wouldn't have had him in there, but I couldn't wait to take him out again. Sometimes it takes him a half hour to go to the bathroom. I needed to take a shower. I didn't want to postpone it. I was tired of postponing it. I'd already postponed it because he came home unexpectedly and wanted to get in the shower. He was lucky I hadn't been in there yet because I was just about to. Alright, I'm hungry. I want some soup with sour cream. Sour cream and hummus. Be a little bit of comfort because of the sour cream, you know. But it'll still be very good for me and healthy, you know. So I don't want to come on with that. Up. I swear. This camera might be crooked.